Okay, we have news on skills training for the youth, up and coming, those who are looking at how to, make a better future. Well, Dr. Abifajan has charged them to take up skill training. Um, Dr. Tina Abifajan is the deputy director of the CTVET, which is the Commission for Technical and Vocational Education and Training. That's the CTVET. Okay, she has urged the youth to take up skill training in technical, vocational education, as well as training in other sectors, just to boost their chances of survival and also the country's production capacity. Consumption needs are rising, and so where many will probably desire much of something, it's only right for you to produce that amount of what is required. Dr. Rifa said if the youth are able to follow through this, they will not only empower themselves economically, but they will help to take away the adverse effects of all this excessive importation and all this ways it affects the exchange rate, and it positions the country on on a different path. We need to be on the right economic posture. Now, the recent decline in the rate of Ghana's currency is, according to her, is a testament that to the fact that we need to produce most of the things we consume ourselves, and we have to try and reduce importation if we are to avoid the adverse effects of excessive importation on the exchange rate. Now we need to train more skilled workforce just to take up the challenge of producing enough to meet the consumption needs of our country. Now, when you take into consideration the fact that demands keep rising, it's only natural that we do our best to satisfy these demands. She has told us how a total of 185 students have graduated in hair, beauty, as well as in other areas on a certain graduation ceremony of this Second Image International Skills College, which is in Accra. And she was happy that these students had graduated. Many graduated in hair and beauty, some in beauty and spa, some in facial therapy, some in cosmetology, others graduated in body massage, others graduated in beautician courses, some in fashion design, some in some type of beauty specialist, and all of these, the list goes on. Out of those total of 185, 36 were from the Ghana National Tailors Association, and those 36 were fully funded by the government through that CTVET program. You get it? The Ghana Technical and Vocational Education and Voucher Project was also a part of this. So their aim is to make sure that the youth are getting the skills they need to meet the demands of our nation, and also to reduce the hardship in the economy. But apart from that, I myself, apart from her, personally feel like the youth need to also dive into other areas apart from the main things they already do. For example, you may not be a part of this program, or you may not have a scholarship in this area, but maybe if you are someone who does maybe tailoring, there's nothing wrong if you have enough time to also explore something else. Maybe you can explore something to do with the computer, with ICT. You get it? There's the need to diversify and also be open to other areas, as long as you have the interest there, and if you have the time for it, why not? There's nothing wrong in doing that. I mean, one of the problems the youth face, even in managing certain businesses and starting up, is that they put all their hope in one basket, or I'll say all their eggs in one basket. They think once I've learned beauty works, or once I've learned tailoring, that's it for me. I'm going to be good in tailoring, or I'm going to work things well in tailoring. But then they meet the future, and they see that it's not about how good you are. It's about things like demand. It's about things like relationship. It's about things like your access to certain points, your location, and all of these. And when these factors work against them, then they begin to complain, and some will be blaming the government for unfavorable things and the like. So what I'm saying is, let us look at other areas as well. You don't have to be a master at it, but at least whilst you are in your main field, and you are exploring that other area, just in case it doesn't work out for you, you could branch there and make something small from there. And even if your main thing works out for you, you can even be doing that one also, just like some form of a side hustle, and just to increase your chances of making more income, and doing better as a person. Because look, things are changing, and times are evolving quickly. If you have hands to do one thing, definitely you can have hands to do another. For example, someone can be good at giving body massages. It's a good thing, but if at a particular time people are not coming for body massaging, it doesn't mean that your hand should be idle. You can use that hand to be doing something else. You get it? So that is where what we are trying to say now. Now, this how do you call this program is a good thing. This program that is put together by the TVET, is very good. The director of administration of Second Image International Skills College, who's by name Clint Boampasa, appeal for funds to financially support those facilitators of the TVET. According to him, the funds would help the facilitators to acquire higher qualifications and training for the benefit of the nation. He also added that their college lack resources to support facilitators to help them top up their qualifications and other work things they were doing there. Now, because they don't have such, the chief executive officer of Second Image International Skills College, that's Nikki Boampasa, has been doing her best and fighting through to be accredited by the ITEC, which is a world qualification examination body. They provide leading international qualifications, so that their students could be able to get something good, specializing in beauty and spa therapy, hairdressing, complementary therapies, and many more. Aside that, he's encouraging those who are learning and in all these types of programs to take part in the International Therapy Examination Council examination, in addition to the qualification. And also, examination is also another thing. We need to let our youth understand that there are certain examinations that you could take that could make your chances of livelihood a little better. Maybe you could get a certain promotion in what you are doing, or even just maybe you may be doing something on your own, but the exam you could take could make things better for you. When people have the idea that you have that that's to your criteria, we should also let our youth have an idea of these type of examinations. It's in every sector. There are these types of things around there, so we just need to be on the lookout for them. But we do hope that the youth would take up other skills and do something with their hands. I think it's about time, because look, things like COVID in the past threw people out of their jobs. You get it? And if you are somebody who knows how to do 2 or 3 different types of job, you will not be bothered. If one thing smacks you here, you wouldn't worry, because 1 or 2 other things will be working in another area. Some of you could learn how to repair certain gadgets. Maybe you could have an interest in electronics. Try repairing irons, blenders, maybe hair machines. Just try working with them. If you have the interest in it, it doesn't matter if that's not your main job or your main qualification. Just work with something, and it doesn't matter if you're a female either. You can be a female electrician and work things well. You get it. All you need is the understanding and then the passion for it. So work with something. Just learn how to. For example, if you are, let's say you are a hairdresser or you operate a hair salon and you have your own, those gadgets and stuff, those things that ladies put in their hair in. I wonder what it's called. And those other stuff. Let's say if it gets damaged one way or the other, and you have this skill in repairing electrical stuff, you'd save money. Instead of getting someone to fix it or instead of purchasing a new one, you save money. You get what we're saying. So this is one of the importance of getting other skills. Okay, so let's see your views and your comments on this video in the section below, in the comment section below. Thank you for listening, and please have a very nice day.